survivors, welcome again to Cat Eyes channel. Have you get the newest fire core in this update? The Lava Fusion Rifles core is available now in the Premium Collection Lucky Box until May 24th. Will the existence of this new core shift the Quadruple Burst position as the best fire core this year? Stay tuned, we will review it in today's video. Besides that, we expect the next season that hype might be the sport type infected and mutants. So before we start, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you won't miss any new video from me. Thank you. Now let's take a look. This new Lava Fusion core will generate a floating cannon for the rifle. There is a chance of causing an additional damage and increase the firing rate when hitting the target. The second point, it will accumulate energy when the effect is triggered. This is also a stacked core. When stacked to full level, it will enter a fission explosion state. Every shot must trigger the effect. There is a 40% chance of fission causing the number of the effect 3 times. After the fission burst ends, it will sleep for 4 seconds and will not expire after 12 stars. You can check the detailed description here. And the startup starts. As you can see, it also has increased auxiliary drone damage and damage to infected. Compared with the Quadruple Burst, this core lacks a certain critical hit. The basic damage of the Lava Fusion core for a rifle is indeed a bit worse, but once it enters the fission burst state, its explosion is not comparable to that of the Quadruple Burst. This core, like the chain reaction, it requires a series of powerful attacks. Since there is no guaranteed critical damage, you need to increase your critical chance here. In terms of chips, you can use a series of strong attacks and a series of critical damage which are invisible. The bullets will be consumed normally until they reach 5 stars and then enter the fission burst to refill the magazine. It's quite difficult to put a magazine into a fission burst, especially when you're in a tough position like this. You need a second magazine to enter the explosion state. For now, it's just a wave of magazines that are stuck up directly. Coupled with the unlimited attacks, there is no need to change bullets during the outbreak. Even if it only has 1 star, it is quite terrifying. I fell in love with this core as soon as I started using it. Its upper limit is very high and requires players to have certain configuration support. Now that we have talked about the advantages, let's talk about its disadvantages. When hitting the target, a very eye-catching hit prompt will be provided to the target. The impact point of the bullet is obvious. The energy it accumulates will not be lost naturally just because you are afraid that the opponent will not fight you. It will still disappear if you cut the gun. It wastes its fission burst time. The gun will still die if you cut it. If you want to maximize your output, you need to run in front of your opponent with a gun in hand. Add 2 more bullets to trigger a fission explosion. If you want to achieve the most perfect effect, you need very good timing skills. Quadruple Burst can deal very high damage without stacking critical damage, more flexible and easier to pull. The fission effect requires the coexistence of risk and reward, either fight to the end or not fight at all. The relationship between Quadruple Burst and Lava Fusion is like the relationship between Ice Burst and Chain Reaction. How to choose depends on the player's personal habits and the stage situation. Now let's see how it works on the new Bayat Spider Venom Crystal Edition. This core And the new Bite Venom crystal is like match made from the heaven. Make sure you guys get them. If you are taking it officially, you can use the Spider Venom to almost fully stack the energy, then turn on the toxin explosion and cooperate with the fission explosion to create a wave of very high damage. Now you don't even need 5 stars. As long as there is a poisonous explosion, the damage will definitely be very high. I think that's all for today's video. If you have any question later, welcome to drop them in the comments, okay? Thank you for watching, survivors. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!